man hit me, this man hit me. Yeah, you heard that right. I fought my friend's boyfriend when I was in Tanzania, when I was in Dar es Salaam. Hello, beautiful people. Hello. How are you doing? Welcome back. If this is your first time and you don't know who I am, my name is Geneva, and I'm from Where is Neva? Neva is where my physically, romantically, financially, artistically, I'm going to talk to you all about. Where am I mentally? The conversation I'm gonna have with you all today is a story, but it's kind of deep in my heart and it's kind of hard to tell. However, I am going to tell it because it needs to be told. Ask the question, Geneva, how was your experience out there? If you do not know and you haven't watched my recent videos, I was out there for 4 months. And it was a phenomenal experience. But there were times that I was questioning, why am I doing this? There were times where I felt like I needed to go back home. And there were times that my heart was really heavy. And I was in pain, physically and mentally. And this is going to be a story about the times where I felt like giving up. I felt like saying, fuck this shit. Excuse my language, but fuck it. Like, I don't understand. It didn't make any sense to me. So welcome to the story time where we're about to dig deep. We're about to dig deep, and I'm going to be unapologetic about the story. But at the same time, I'm curious, and I really want to know what your thoughts are. So please comment below, like, subscribe, and just show me some love, okay? This story is about how I fought my friend's boyfriend. Handling back to those energies is a lot. It's a lot because that time when it happened, it was supposed to be a celebration. It was around my birthday. When I was in Tanzania, I was there January through April, and my birthday is in February. So in February, I knew I was going to celebrate my birthday out there, but I didn't know how or with who. Because if you guys didn't know, I traveled out there alone. But I had a few friends out there, but I still was alone. All my friends that I knew were busy, and I was like, well, every year I usually celebrate my birthday, all this extravagant things I would celebrate during the whole week. I would do things, but I knew I wasn't capable of doing that, especially by myself, especially with the financial situation I was in, right? I was living there on a budget. So I just said, you know what? I'm gonna go to this bar that I got invited to and listen to some live music, and I'm just going to celebrate there. And I did. Told a couple other people. This turned into a party. Maybe 5 people came and celebrated my birthday with me, and it was probably a little bit more, but it was a phenomenal experience. They bought me a cake. We drank a lot of tequila. We would listen to music. I got sang to. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jennifer. Happy birthday to you. It was a remarkable experience. I was overjoyed. I was speechless. Because in my mind, I didn't think I was going to be with anybody. But these people came up and showed up and celebrated me, and I felt loved. A few days later, my friend, she was like, hey, Geneva, we're going to celebrate your birthday again. We're going to celebrate it at a club. And I was like, all right. And her boyfriend was like, yeah, let's do it there. And I was like, okay, cool. I'm excited. So what they did was they got a table at the club. They paid for food, they paid for drinks, and we invited so many people, mostly their friends, because once again, I didn't really know many people, but everybody showed up. By the way, pause. I got a birthday outfit made for my birthday for this night, okay? I was looking fly as I don't know what. I was excited. And we headed to the party. We start drinking tequila. We start eating. We start hanging out with everybody. I was having a good time. Eventually, I go to the bar with my other friend, and a girl that I know comes up. We're gonna call her A. So A comes up and she's talking to us, and she says, B, her boyfriend, she was like, B is mad at me. And I was like, why? Why is he mad? And she started telling us this story about why he was mad, and I was a little confused of his anger, but I was listening to her. B comes up, the boyfriend comes up, and he goes, hey, let me talk to you, to A. And A was like, nah, I don't want to talk to you. And so they're going back and forth. I'm in the middle. So B's right here, A's right here. I'm in the middle. B's yelling at her, telling her, come on, I want to talk to you. A was like, I'm not about to talk to you. So I turn around, being right by B and being right by A. I turn around to B and I was like, she doesn't want to talk to you. It's okay. Just walk away. And he goes, well, let me talk to you. I was like, okay, that's fine. We can go talk. And he was like, no. I want to talk to her. And he reaches over me and pulls at her. And in my mind, that is not okay. So I go and I push him hard. Next thing you know, he swings and hits me in my eye. At this point, I am screaming. People run up, grab him. While they're grabbing him, he's kicking in midair and he's kicking towards my direction. I am blessed that I didn't get kicked, but they pulled him out. I'm screaming, I'm yelling, I'm pissed. The music probably is still going, but at the same time, I know if they hear commotion, I am livid at this point. We go outside. They're telling him to calm down. My friends tell me to calm down. One of my male friends comes and grabs me. He's like, Geneva, chill, calm down. And I'm livid. I'm at this point, my mind, my brain is blacked out. Like, I'm pissed. I'm yelling, this man hit me, this man hit me, this man hit me. Okay. During the time, my friend is calming me down or trying to calm me down. I'm screaming, like, I just want to go home. I want to call my mother. I need to talk to her. Like, this is crazy. Like, I don't know what just happened. Why did he hit me? So he comes up. B ends up trying to come up to talk to me. The guy that was holding me back was like, dude, just chill. And I told the dude that was holding me back, like, if he come close to me, I'ma slap him. Dude was like, B, chill, B, chill. And B was like, no, I need to talk to her. He comes up closer. The dude moves away a little bit. He talks to me. I put my hand up and I slap him. B turns around, screams my friend's name, A, and says, hey, she slapped me, she hit me, I told you. At this point, I'm confused. Because at the same time, it's like A is over here trying to talk to B. I'm over here pissed off. And I wasn't even supposed to be in the situation at all. To wrap up the story, I ended up distancing myself from B. We talked a little bit after and he apologized. I told him I forgive him, but at the same time, he got some hate in his heart that he needs to fix. Because I feel like regardless, that anger would show up. It would show up. If it wasn't me, it would have showed up with her. If it wasn't with her, it would have showed up with somebody else. That was not okay. So after that, I was frazzled. The following day, I left and went to Zanzibar, and I stayed out there for a week by myself. But I wanted to talk to you a little bit more about this story because even just sharing this story is hard for me because I can't believe that I went through that situation. When I called my mom was so upset, so sad, and she knew she couldn't do anything. She had to trust and believe in the process and have faith that I'll be okay. I'm in Tanzania, she's in America. Like, there was nothing for her to do. But she talked to me through the steps and she listened to me, and that was the most important thing. So me saying all of that is listen to yourself and don't live your life in fear. Yes, that situation happened and was very unfortunate, but it happened. And I stayed 3 more months after that, or 2 more months after that. And I didn't I let it steer me. I did, because I was freaking pissed for a good amount of time. But I tried not to sit in that pain. After the situation, B talked to A. And B was like, I don't understand how Geneva hit me. And A was like, what do you mean she hit you? You hit her. And he said, None of your other friends would have did that. None of your other friends would have did that. During the time of that situation, everybody looked at me shocked. I know if a situation like that happened in America, it would have been different. It would have played out different. And it's crazy because then what plays into that is culture differences, culture inequality, right? For him to believe that it was okay for him to hit me, but question me hitting him. This stuff is happening everywhere. Being a solo female traveler who is passionate about women's rights, right? And who's Black American, right? And dealing with a lot of inequalities in America, going to a country that women aren't seen the same way as I am, and I'm still dealing with inequality in America, is a big shift. It's a big shift. And it's hard to balance that because I'm so strong when it comes to equality, right? That was a learning experience. I had to humble myself. I had to look at the situation bigger than myself. That's hard. But being a traveler, we have to. Unfortunately, that's the world we live in today. We got to look at things in different spectrums and not just be in our own self. What he said was valid because that is where he's from and what he lives in, and that's his culture. What I did was valid because that's something I would have done anywhere. So where do we stand? You know, where do we stand? How do you move around? I'm not sure. How, as a Black female traveler who is strong about equality rights, move around in different parts of the country, including her own, who challenge her equality rights every step she takes? What do you do? Push the ball, or do you humble yourself? Do you fight men who literally, you know what I'm saying? Or do you take the beating, you know? Do you walk around and tell women that they do not deserve getting any hand put on them? At the same time, do not put your hands on anybody else. And I'm not saying that I was okay for doing that. That's not what I'm saying at all. What I am saying is protect yourself at all costs, and that means walking away at times too. Put boundaries up. Understand that you're not at home when you're traveling. You could feel as if you are at home, but it's not the same. That situation could have went so downhill. I could have been in jail. I could have got beat down. There's so many situations that could have happened. I'm blessed to be where I am today. I want to know what you guys' thoughts are after sharing this story. I'm still frazzled about the situation, but I'm not going to let it deter me or discourage me from doing what I love to do, which is traveling. I now learned that I need to be careful. I need to watch my surroundings. I need to beware and understand that we're not living in a place where there's equal rights and everybody thinks that they are equal to everybody. That's a hard pill to swallow. I love you guys unconditionally. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for story time. I am blessed. I am prosperous. I'm joyful, and I love you guys unconditionally. I'm sending you guys happiness, reassurance, positivity, and a ton of kisses and hugs. Bye. Happy birthday to me. It's my birthday. Happy birthday to me.